So you're upgrading your rig and looking for a reliable and high-performance memory kit that can take your gaming sessions to the next level, right? That's exactly what I'm looking for, too. If you're like me, you're probably looking for something that can handle fast speeds and low latency without breaking the bank, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. If you're familiar with the G.SKILL brand, you know they're a well-established and trusted name in the memory and storage market. Their Trident Z series has been a fan favorite for years, and the new Trident Z5 Royal Neo series takes things to the next level with their proprietary Neo technology. But what does that mean for us enthusiasts? Let's get straight into it and see if this memory kit delivers on its promises. So, let's talk about the specs. We're looking at a 32GB kit, which is a great capacity for most of us, containing two 16GB modules. The speed is rated at 6,000 metric tons per second, which is seriously fast, and the latency is a respectable 36-36-36-96, a bit higher than some of the other kits out there, but still within a safe range for most applications. One thing to keep an eye on is the voltage, which is set at 1.40 V. Don't worry too much about this, it's just a setting that your motherboard will automatically adjust to in most cases. I think it's worth taking a closer look at what that speed rating really means, though. 6,000 metric tons per second is an incredibly fast speed, and it's going to make a huge difference in your overall system performance. Whether you're gaming, streaming, or just working on demanding applications, this kind of speed is essential for getting the job done quickly and efficiently. And when it comes to latency, 36-36-36-96 is a great score, especially considering the speed of the kit. It's not the lowest latency out there, but it's still well within the range of what's considered fast for most applications. As for the compatibility, this kit supports AMD EXPO, which means it's designed to work seamlessly with your AMD X870, X670, B850, B840, or B650 platform. This is great news for anyone who's invested in the AMD ecosystem, as it ensures optimal performance and reduces the risk of compatibility issues down the line. Plus, it comes with the JEDEC default profile, which ensures it's compatible with most stock platforms out of the box. That's a huge plus, especially if you're someone who likes to tinker with their system and adjust settings to get the most out of it. But what really sets this kit apart is its performance. I've run some tests on this kit and, let me tell you, the numbers don't lie. In our benchmarking tests, we saw some serious boosts in performance across the board, from gaming to content creation to overall system responsiveness. And it's not just about the numbers either, the real-world difference is staggering. With the Trident Z5 Royal Neo series in tow, I noticed a huge improvement in my overall system performance, from faster boot times to snappier application launches. In real-world scenarios, that means you can expect faster load times, smoother gameplay, and a more enjoyable overall experience. Take, for example, our gaming performance tests. With the Trident Z5 Royal Neo series in tow, we saw significant boosts in frame rates and average frame times. This translates to a much more enjoyable gaming experience, with less lag and more time spent actually playing. And it's not just limited to gaming either, I saw improvements in content creation, video editing, and even just general system responsiveness. One of the things that really impressed me about this kit was how easily it installed. I've had my fair share of frustrating RAM installations in the past, but this one was a breeze. The modules themselves are well built and feel solid in your hand, and the installation process was straightforward and simple. I was up and running in no time, and I didn't have to fuss with any complicated settings or adjustments. So what are the pros and cons of this memory kit? First, the good stuff. I'm really impressed with the performance gains we're seeing here, and the ease of installation was a breeze. I also love the sleek, silver finish, it adds a nice touch to my rig. Another great aspect is the compatibility with AMD EXPO, which gives this kit a serious edge over some of the competition. On the flip side, I do have to mention that the latency could be a bit lower, and the price might be a tad steep for some of us enthusiasts on a budget. Additionally, keep in mind that memory kits are sold in matched kits, so don't go mixing and matching different sets. You might end up with instability issues down the line, which is definitely not worth the risk. It's also worth noting that this kit is designed specifically with AMD users in mind, so if you're an Intel fan, you might want to look elsewhere. But for those of us who are invested in the AMD ecosystem, this kit is a dream come true. The support for AMD EXPO is a huge plus, and the performance gains we're seeing are well worth the investment. In conclusion, I think the G.SKILL Trident Z5 Royal Neo Series DDR5 RAM kit is a seriously impressive option for anyone looking to upgrade their rig with some serious horsepower. It's loaded with features that cater specifically to AMD users, and the performance gains speak for themselves. If you're in the market for some high-performance memory, I highly recommend checking out this kit, and if you want to secure it, link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy building!